G'day and welcome back to the channel, Ginger Ninja's Movie Reviews. Or should I change it for the meantime to Ginger Ninja's Movie Collection? That's right, we're going through my movie collection. Like I said, the last video, a lot's changed over the last 4 years. And the first video that I uploaded was a collection video. So a lot of these will be the same, but because there is so much that I've collected, and believe me, I get a lot of grief for that. But I do enjoy my physical media and I do enjoy collecting them. So I like to share these ones out when I can. And I figured it's been 4 years since I did an updated collection video. So why not dive back in and check it out? We're going to start with the DVDs, go on to the Blu-rays, and then I've got some special ones lined up afterwards. So let's kick it off with Peter Jackson's Bad Taste. Absolute classic film. Peter Jackson's first film. It's gruesome, it's gross, it's completely insane, but it's so good and cheap. And it shows you what you can do with a cheap movie. Like a B-grade movie can be a lot of fun. Even a low-budget film, which I do watch a lot of low-budget films, when they're done right, they stand the test of time. And this one does as well. Next up, we've got one from my good friends, the Mad Bloods. Sneaky Raul. This one's for you. And I do want to say thank you so much for sending me this and all these other ones. We do have a bit of a friendly rivalry going on where I'll send him some movies, he'll send me some movies, and it's ever escalating. And yeah, I don't know who's in front now, but it doesn't matter because it's all in the name of friendship and having a good time. And thank you so much for this one. Basketcase. I love this film. I'm a huge fan of this. Hen Lotter Films, hands down, one of my all-time favorite directors. Hen Lotter is just a genius, I want to say, but a macabre, disturbed genius. And this is one of the, like, I can't even put into words this film. Like, how do you describe a movie like Basketcase? It's just out there. It's insane, but it's so good. So thank you, Raul, for sending this. Really do appreciate it. Next up, we have a Christmas movie, Better Watch Out. I wasn't sure what to make of this one when I first saw it. I thought, okay, it's a Christmas horror. I need some Christmas horror ones. I picked this one up really cheap, like only a few dollars. And I was impressed by the twist. Like, I did not see that coming. And I thoroughly enjoyed this one. Really good Christmas horror film. If you haven't seen it, check out Better Watch Out. Now, we've got the movie that saved the MCU. We've got Blade. That's right. The original Daywalker. The vampire hunter himself. The one, the only Wesley Snipes as Blade. This movie kicks all kinds of ass. It's fast, it's furious, it's well made. Sure, the CGI doesn't hold up as well as it did back in the day, but who cares? Stephen Dorff is great as Deacon Frost. Wesley Snipes kills it as Blade, and Chris Christopherson as Whistler. Like, what more could you want? And yes, this is still in the cover. I bought this when it first came onto DVD, as you can tell, and it's still in the plastic. There is a reason for that. I used to have it on VHS, so yeah. But something else coming up later on. We also have Blade 2. Now, unfortunately, this is a little damaged, so this actually comes out. Yeah. Which is unfortunate, but it is still in perfect, well, the disc is still in perfect condition, providing I don't rattle it around too much. But Blade 2 is an interesting one for me. I wasn't a fan of it when I first watched it. It took me another watch, maybe a third watch, to really appreciate what they were doing with it. But once I did, I thoroughly enjoyed this one. Great cast. Very young Norman Reedus in it. But yeah, it's just a really good... the vampires are so different and they look so different. The way their mouths open. And obviously Guillermo del Toro used that in his... The Strain, which is a fantastic TV show. Fantastic novel as well. Or series of novels. Check them out too. But the TV show is great as well. And of course, everyone's favorite, Blade Trinity. And I know people give this a lot of grief. Wesley Snipes was not the best person to work with on set, apparently. I don't care. I like the movie. It's fun. Triple H as a vampire with a Pomeranian. Parker Posey. You've got Ryan Reynolds. What more do you want? Jessica Biel's in it, like kicking ass. Yeah, I don't mind this one. I think it's a lot of fun. Next up, we have another one from Raul. This one's from you. So, Bodymelt. Now, this is Bodymelt is Bodymelt. Like that, it is what it is. It's an Aussie body horror film. And what it says on the cover is what it does. It's a body melting film. Bodies melt in it. Okay. I don't think this was a huge hit anywhere, not even in Australia. I know I watched it on VHS and I loved the gruesomeness of it. I thought it was so irreverent. It was gruesome. It was everything. But I don't think the humor in it will, be the same overseas. I just don't think that. But if you are into body horror, definitely get a hold of Bodymelt. Next up, we have Tales from the Crypt, Bordello of Blood. Whilst this is not as good as the absolutely criminally underrated Demon Knight, it's still a fun one. Corey Feldman is Corey Feldman in it, and it's got the Crypt Keeper. What more do you want? Angie Everhart. I think it's got Erica Oleniak is in it as well, and I don't remember the main guy's name. Dennis Miller. Again, another one who was apparently a nightmare on set, but I think the film he actually comes across as a douche in the film, but it works in the film's favor. So yeah, I still enjoy this one. I think it's a lot of fun. It's dirty. It's sleazy. It's the Crypt Keeper. Now, this one is, without a doubt, one of my all-time favorite films. And again, I do have to thank Raul from the Mad Bloods channel. If you're not subscribed to the Mad Bloods, definitely go check them out. I'll pop the link down below. But BrainScan. I love this film. I used to have this on VHS, and for my birthday last year, Raul grabbed this one for me. So I got to say thank you again, because I'm a huge fan of this film. I love this film so much. And yeah, thank you. How I said me and Raul are having a bit of a friendship war with sending movies? Well, here's another one from him. Burialground. Now, I just heard that the DVD is moving around a bit, so I'm just going to pop that back in. But Burialground, The Nights of Terror. This is an amazingly cheesy, cheap Italian zombie film. It's creepy, it's weird, it's out there, but it's so good. I'm a huge fan of this one. In fact, later on I'll be showing you a different version of this, which I have on DVD as part of a box set, which I haven't opened. I will never open it because I don't want to ruin the prestigiousness of it, the pristine quality of it. This one, I will watch this anytime. It's creepy, it's weird, it's fun. Thank you so much for that one. Definitely love that one. Wrapping up the DVDs, we have Burying the X. Now, I got this really cheap from, I think it was JB Hi-Fi. They were selling off a bunch of DVDs, really cheap. I picked up a bunch from like a couple of bucks, and I was like, okay, I'll chuck this one in. Why not? I was impressed by this one. It's not great, but it's got a good cast. Anton Yelchin, rest in peace. Alexander Daddario, fantastic. Yeah, just fun. His girlfriend comes back from the dead, and they've got to deal with it. So yeah, definitely, it's a horror comedy. Is it great? No, but it's not bad. It's definitely worth a watch. Now we're going to move on to the Blu-rays, and again, we're going to kick it off with one from Raul, the Banana Splits movie. What can you say about this one? It's batshit insane. It's anthropomorphic or animatronic animals, and they go on a killing spree. So, like, we haven't seen that before, but it's the Banana Splits. So It's got that sort of childhood nostalgia about it. Thanks again. Next up, we have the Belko Experiment. If you've ever worked in an office job, a 9-to-5 job, and wonder what it'd be like to be locked in and have to fight for your survival, this is a movie to see. I love this film. I think the psychology behind it is really interesting. It's really well done. The movie, it has a fantastic cast. Really good cast. Yeah, look, definitely check it out. In fact, when I did my ABCs of horror, this was B. This is a movie I reviewed for B. So if I can, I'll figure out how to put a link or something. But it's in the ABCs of horror. I'll pop the playlist at the end. Go check it out. They're early videos, so they're not great. Yeah, maybe I should do that again. Yeah, who knows? Maybe I will. Next up, we have Beyond Reanimator. I'm a huge fan of the entire Reanimator series, including Beyond Reanimator. I know this one isn't as good as the previous two, and there's a huge gap between Bride of Reanimator and Beyond Reanimator, but you know what? It's still a fun movie. In fact, I really wanted to do this as part of my prison-themed Trashy Tuesday, but I just couldn't bring myself to consider this trashy enough. It's such a good movie. Like, Jeffrey Combs is fantastic. I probably should have put it in Trashy Tuesday because it is pretty trashy, let's be honest. Next up, we have my all-time favorite Alfred Hitchcock film, The Birds. There is something about this film. It is just creepy. And I'm not just talking that ending scene, but the birds attacking. You'd be walking along and you'll see a bird and you're like, what are you thinking? Well, at least I do, because having seen this just left a mark on me. It's just a good movie. It's a classic Alfred Hitchcock film. Speaking of classics, this is a modern day classic, Blackphone. I put off watching this for so long. I don't know why. I just wasn't sure what to expect going in, but I'd heard nothing but good things about it. And I'll tell you what, they weren't wrong. This is a really dark, disturbing, but well-made, creepy-ass film. Definitely check it out. Blackwater. Aussie film. Crocodiles. Crocodiles are just absolute beasts in Australia. Like, they can get up to something scary. Like, I'm talking like walking tanks. So yeah, definitely check this one out. If you haven't seen it, there is a sequel, Blackwater Abyss, I think it's called. I don't have that on physical, but yeah, definitely worth checking out. All right, back in the 80s, there was a trilogy of remakes that just blew everyone's mind. You had The Thing, which was a remake of The Thing from Another World. You had The Fly, which is a remake of The Fly. You also had The Blob, remake of The Blob. But this is very different in tone. This amps up the physical effects and grossness and gruesomeness of the blob attacks. And oh wow, this is amazing to see. Like, I think this is actually the movie that made me fall in love with Shaun E. Smith as well. So it's got that going for it. Kevin Dillon, Shaun E. Smith, and a whole bunch of others. Even has a cameo with Bill Moseley. So yeah, I love this to pieces. And this is such a nostalgic film for me. I grew up watching this. If you haven't seen it, you are missing out. Next up, we've got World War II vampires in Bloodvessel. This is another new one that I picked up. And yeah, when I first saw this one, I wasn't sold on it entirely. I thought, you're on a boat. But that's the thing with boats. You're out in the middle of nowhere. You've got nowhere to run. Chuck in a vampire? Yeah. So yeah, really good film. Highly recommend you check it out if you haven't seen it. It does kind of remind me of, I mentioned earlier with Blade 2, the Strain, the Strigoi, and things like that. The vampires that need that certain dirt, so they have to live in that. It's, yeah, definitely recommend you check it out. Now, this is a very underrated creature feature from Australian director Chris Sun. If you don't know who Chris Sun is, definitely recommend you check out Boar. It's a creature feature. It's Razorback on steroids. It's Razorback taken to 11. It's a giant boar that goes around killing people. And when I say giant, I don't mean just a big pig. I mean a massive frickin' boar. Huge. Enough to knock over a car. So yeah. And it just, there, I honestly think I've probably got a lot of headcanon going on about this one, but there are sequels that could be done about this. There is so much that could be done. This is a fantastic film. I love the effects. I love the cast in it. You've got John Jarratt. You've got Bill Moseley. A whole bunch of Australian actors. Nathan Jones is in it. Definitely recommend you check out Boar if you've not seen it. Now, going from Australia to the Wild West, Bonetomahawk. Very underrated film. And I know a lot of people, they kind of, when they get to that third act, they're wincing because it's so visceral. It's so brutal. But yeah, Kurt Russell can do no wrong. Great film. Definitely recommend you check it out if you've got a strong stomach. Another great actor. We've got Book of Eli, starring Denzel Washington, Gary Oldman, and Mila Kunis. Post-apocalyptic films just, they resonate with me. I'm a huge fan of anything post-apocalyptic, and this one, the cinematography is so amazing. The way they make it look washed out and just desolate is amazing. It puts me in the mind of Fallout 3, and I love that game. I'm a huge fan of that one. Huge fan of the Fallout series, to be honest. But yeah, Book of Eli, recommend you check it out if you haven't seen it. Frank Henenlotter. I mentioned him earlier, and again, he rears his head with brain damage. Yeah, pretty sure there's Henenlotter. Yeah, it is. Of course it is. This is a film that is a literal and figurative trip. It's about a parasite that feeds you a hallucinogenic LSD trip of a drug and then feeds on brains that, it stumbles across, and I can't even describe this film. This is how insane this film is. So yeah, look, it's a classic. It's another one that I grew up watching on VHS at way too young an age, but you know what? It's such a gruesome film, and Elmer is an underrated character in his own right. Next up, we have a twofer. Bride of Reanimator and Bride of Reanimator. You may be wondering why I have two copies. Well, this one here I picked up off eBay. Really cheap, and I'm thinking, well, that's definitely a good thing. Like, cheap's good. But why? No idea. It was, the right region. It was Blu-ray. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll grab it. Open up. Looks good. Yeah. Have a look at the front. Okay. That's not English, but okay. Have a look at the back. That's not English. That's German. The whole movie is in German. And I'm not just talking the menu and anything like that. Everything is in German. It is dubbed into German. And there is no way to change it to English. So yeah, I had to go out and buy it again. And the reason I had to buy it again was myself and my good friend Goraphobe. Again, I'll pop the link down below. Check him out. Great guy, great content. And if you think my, physical media collection is huge or good, his is fucking immense and is amazing. Like, seriously, he's got stuff there which will blow your mind. We're going to do a watch along of Reanimator and Bride of Reanimator. Unfortunately, it hasn't eventuated yet, but we are working on it. One day soon, hopefully. Hopefully I'll get the time to do it because I'm shit with getting time to do live streams. I'm better off at pre-recorded stuff, obviously, but given the time zones and anything, I'm not going to go on about that. Yeah, so I had to get this on Blu-ray again, but I have it and it's waiting for double feature watch along. Next up, we have an interesting take on the superhero genre, Brightburn. Taking the classic Superman story and flipping it on its head, turning him into an evil villain. Really good one. Brightburn. Definitely recommend you check it out. It's good. Next up, we have The Box. I haven't seen this one. That's why I bought it. And I still haven't seen it. Yeah. I keep wanting to go watch it. But I don't know. There's something about this one that just hasn't spoken to me. It hasn't drawn me out to watch it. So eventually I will get to see this one. But what do you guys think of this one? I haven't seen it, so let me know what you thought of it down in the comments below. Last up on the Blu-rays, we have the classic, The Burning. It's a, pretty much I don't want to say a rip-off of, maybe it is a rip-off of Friday the 13th. I don't know. A lot of people say it is. Some people say it isn't. But, it's teens getting killed at a camp, near a lake or something like that. It's been a while since I've watched it, but the beauty of having it on physical media is I can watch it at any time. Now, I do have a few other ones which are here. So, mentioned something about Blade before. Well, reason why I haven't opened it is have it on Blu-ray and 4K. Great transfer onto the Blu-ray. I haven't watched the 4K yet, but the Blu-ray is phenomenal and it really does hold up. And it's a great movie. And finally, we have Body Parts. This is an imprint edition, and this is one that I saw back in the 90s on VHS, and the special effects are amazing. The way they do the stitches, everything like that is just... In fact, if I can get it out, let me show you. Yeah, see? Now, I'm not sure how well you'll see it there, but yeah, if you can see his arm, he gets a... basically, he gets a new arm, and they attach it to him, and it's got a mind of its own, I think. And then he has to find out where the body part came from. And yeah, so it's basically a possessed arm film, but just great physical effects. So yeah. Anyway, that is B. As I go through these ones, if there are any that you want to see me review, like I said, there are a few that I've got but I haven't watched. A lot of them I haven't actually even reviewed on my channel, but if you do see one that you would like me to review, let me know down in the comments below. And again, thanks to my good friends, Raul Blood, thank you, and Agoraphobe Keith, thank you so much. Again, we will get that watch long done one day, I hope. But anyway, look, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, it'd be much appreciated. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and you've listened to me dribble on about these movies. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.